Here we are. Another Friday Night Live with 10 people viewing and no comments. Let me know that you are out there, folks. Let me know that you're alive. There you are. See? Wasn't so hard. Turn the screen like this. What is cracking, everyone? What is the crack? What's happening? So, what is the drama that has gathered you all here today? Or is there any drama? Or is there? Just some clickbait, maybe? I don't know. We'll get into it. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you very much, Gypsy Man Time Lapse. Yeah, my niece, one of my nieces bought me that for Christmas a couple years ago. Giovanni 1996, Peachy. I'm doing Peachy. How are you doing? How are all yous doing, man? You guys okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're doing all right today. Thumbs up. Smash that like button. If you ain't a subscriber, subscribe at your own risk. This is a controversial channel. We're going to get into all that. Going to get into the fact that it's a controversial channel, which is why I say the drama. Not that anything has happened. Not that there's any fresh new feuds on YouTube or anywhere else with me, because there's not. Actually, it's been pretty peaceful and pretty quiet lately, which surprises me. Right? It hasn't been that way since before many of you were even here on this channel. It was pretty quiet till I spiced it up a little bit and became a provocateur and lured a lot of people in just wondering what the fuck I'm going to say next, right? What kind of drama, what kind of negativity, what kind of beef, what kind of a roast? Rito Bendeo, thank you for that $4.99. What's good, my friend? What is good? Yes, but all of that is actually what made Prison Break Raw adopt the motto of slapping you with a dick of reality. Because it's not really that I'm being negative. It's not really that I dislike anybody, that I have any kind of like hatred in my heart, because I really don't. I don't know. I just feel like expressing myself the way I feel. I believe that letting it all out by not stuffing it all in actually keeps me from having a coronary episode, losing a part of my heart, maybe even getting a bunch of stomach ulcers and stuff. Most people that stuff all their shit, that's what they do. But, you know, I like being arrogant and sarcastic because this is where I get to, like, release the pressure valve is on this channel. So, yeah. It's definitely an experience. This whole YouTube thing it's been a wild ride. Met a lot of wonderful people. Met a lot of people that I wish I never met at the same time. Have experienced quite a bit. But what I got to talk to you guys about tonight is some pressing stuff that I need to address. So as you know, I brought one of my own homies on here. You know what I mean? A lot of people have been asking for me to interview an active Sureño and bring him on this channel, and I did that. I delivered. Like I told you, I delivered a homie that I was on the yard with, right? And he probably won't be the last, although I don't know if any of you noticed by watching that interview, it was pretty hard for that guy. It was pretty hard for him to come on camera because, you know, we have that thing about you can't speak on camera, homie. You can't make a YouTube channel. I mean, you've heard it before from all the PC types, right? Well, that's simply not true. Okay? Because the homie never would have came on if that was true. I'd never have a channel if that was like true. Because here's the thing. you really got to understand it really depends on what you're talking about on here. Really depends on what you're talking about. So if I come on here and I'm dropping names and I'm exposing game and I'm showing you all these dirty, dark secrets, then yeah, I'm pretty sure that somebody has a bone crusher with my name on it somewhere. Can I get an amen for that? An amen in the form of a thumb. Smacking the like button around a little bit. Smack that like button with a dick of reality, will you guys? If you haven't already smacked that like button, there's 80 of yous in here. I see 34. Can we see 35? 36 maybe. There's 39. All right. We're almost halfway there, right? There we go. Well, yeah, about halfway there. All right, but anyhow, so the homie came on here to promote his music and to talk a little bit about himself, and I never knew that conversation was going to get that deep. You know, and I got to tell you, I like my man Kilo. I like him a lot. I got a great deal of respect for him. He's one of the few homies that I would chop it up with on a regular basis when we was over there on the yard at the FCI in Florence, Colorado. I had his back. If he ever needed me, I knew he had my back. In a lot of ways, we were laid back. We knew that the kind of yard we were on, we didn't have to it wasn't everyday drama shit going on, but a lot of people wanted to make it that way. But we did our thing, man. We got in, we got out. The homie's very passionate about his music. I don't know if any of you got a chance to go check out any of his stuff on SoundCloud, but go check it out. Go look at the last video I did. There's a direct link to his SoundCloud and his Reverbin Nation. Go check him out on there. You might be able to find him on Facebook as well under Key Perez. Yeah, let him know. So what I'm saying basically is that it was a hard interview to conduct because I know a lot of people were looking for all the juicy details. They wanted us to talk about, what happened to the homie Shorty? You know what I mean? Wasn't he the guy that made all the knives over there on this yard? What happened to the homie Lefty? Yeah, did you hear about what happened to Lefty? Yeah, he got promoted. Big homie promoted him. I knew people were wanting to hear all that kind of stuff, but I've said it before. This is not the channel for that. You get the drift though. I mean, you know what it is. You could sit there and you could pretty much read the writing on the wall and read between the lines. What you saw is two active homies that can carry on a conversation without putting all these extras on it. Without putting all this bravado and all this bullshit and all these fake stories and everything that you hear so often. You know, we could have did all that. You know, we could have turned it into a whole thing where I was basically talking about how he's the fucking baddest motherfucker in the world, and he could have did the same thing for me, and we could have turned it into something, man. Million views. But we didn't do it that way because, like I said, I think the problem that this channel has is the fact that it's just too realistic, okay? I mean, I'm willing to go on the record in saying that. This channel is too realistic. You're not going to get a debriefing process going on this channel here, and what I mean by debriefing, it's not going to be like I'm standing in a room with a bunch of COs trying to drop out of a gang by giving them all the juicy details. It's just not going to happen here. And sadly, I believe that is the reason why this channel will never grow. Because unfortunately, folks, most people don't want to hear the truth. Most people don't want to feel what it's like to be separated from your family, to be incarcerated, to be run through the ringer of a system that don't give a shit about you by both sides of the political aisle. At least one side, you know where they're coming from and you respect it. The other side pretends like they care about you every 4 years. And this is the kind of shit that most of us in the prison system has experienced for so long. And a lot of us either fall victim to the revolving door and the loop that we get stuck in, and some of us actually figure out a way to get out. And it is up to people like myself, when I get out, to make the door wide enough for the rest of you to come through. If you so desire to get out of this kind of trap that you're in, locked into this bullshit that you see on the media and everything all around you to basically understand that we, as the working class slob of America, nobody cares about us. You know what I mean? Nobody cares about us. The point I've been making all along is like nobody cares what we are going through unless it gets our vote or our taxes. But they really don't care about any of us. So I tried to like make that known by giving you this kind of content that I give you. And it basically is kind of like the nail in my own coffin. I'm here to tell you that I could never become a boob tuber. And you guys know the PBR terminology I was talking about right in a dictionary. What do I mean when I say a boob tuber? Does anybody have any idea when I call people boob tube channels? There's quite a few of them out there. You can't throw a rock in any direction without hitting one. These boob tube channels, man, these status quo, political correct, say what the masses want to hear all the time. You know, there's really no realism to it. There's nothing like, I don't get an optimistic message out of it. What I get is I get a lot of just, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm in a restaurant, a fancy restaurant where they know I got a lot of money and they're treating me like a king. But if I was laying in their back alley digging in their dumpster, they treat me like garbage. Can I get a thumbs up for that one right there if you know what I'm talking about when it comes to the hypocrisy of dealing with people in class? Because that's really what it's all about, class. Whatever class that you fall into, this is how you're treated. You know? I could go to a fancy hotel, fancy restaurant with a pocket full of money. I could be a VIP guest and get treated like a fucking king. A bunch of smiling faces running out to serve me. And when they go in the back, they all get treated like garbage by their employer. This is the real world, people. The real thing. The real deal. You know? And we live in this world and we're constantly driven by these optics. We're driven by this illusion. We think that we're free. We think that we that all these talking points that you hear about all the time are real, that are this really going on. Like the Capitol is going to be attacked at any moment now by a bunch of right-wing extremists. And it's never going to happen, but this is what we hear. We hear now that the immigration problems are going to be dealt with, yet there's still children in cages. There are still children in cages down there in case you guys have missed the latest in the news. We're now at war with another country again. And gas prices are going up. The jobless rates are still going through the roof. All these things are happening, and there's still people in prison, and there's still people going to prison. And that brings me to the point of this whole topic of tonight. My man that came on here in an interview, right? Looking at a petty violation in case you missed that part. For a fucking dirty test. A dirty test. Right? So they're going to throw him back into prison probably for a year or so in a COVID incubation factory. And somehow that's going to solve his problems. You know? So if any of you are out there in the Colorado area, please reach out to my man, Key Perez, and see if you could do anything in your power to maybe find him a treatment facility, maybe an alternative to prison, something to that effect. Because, here we are, right? Michael W., thank you for the $2.99. Did you see the KKK in prison? If I did, they would never admit it. A lot of times, people don't admit those kind of things. KKK is kind of a taboo subject in prisons. But anyways, if anybody has any way to help my man, in Colorado, that'd be great. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I could never become a boob tuber, all right? It's just not in my nature. I mean, I'm just not wired that way, you know? I look at my numbers, I look at my own analytics. And it seems that every time I drop a live, I lose like YouTube like charges me subscribers for every live that I drop. It's fucking weird. It's like 10 to 15 people all just got together and subliminally got a message to say unsubscribe, and they unsubscribe. It's like I've been like digging around at 23,000 subscribers now for some time. And I've been doing the math. John McHugh, thank you for that $4.99. Jada, can you check the Belle's name? She's saying there's an issue with a clone of her avatar. Let me look. Hold on 1 second. Somebody's calling. Hello? Hello? Hey. Yeah, hello. Yes. I'm trying to find it right now. Where is it at? I don't want to block the wrong one. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, I'll see you back on there. I got to try to find this one. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dopey Alvarez. I honestly don't see any troll on here with your name, to be quite honest. I don't know which one it is. To be honest with you, I don't know. I can't see which one it is. Sorry, Cheryl. I'm looking at the participants, and it's telling me you're the only B Blue Bell in here. Anyways, what was I saying here? You know, I've been guilty of it myself, and I've had several people talking to me about this very thing right here, guys. This troll thing. It really does no good to bite into them. Okay, that's you. I don't see any other. Thank you for the $100, Cheryl. I don't see anyone else in here, Cheryl, with your name. I'm looking. I can't tell which one is you and which one is them. I think they're gone, Cheryl. But I'll be looking right here. I'll be looking at what you guys are saying as it's going. Antonio the Great. Yes. It's been my point all along, guys. I don't see any of them, Cheryl. Everything I'm seeing, I can't tell which one is you and which one is them. And all this is really doing is it's really just distracting the whole live by trying to find this troll. I don't know which is you and which is not you. You know, that's the problem with being able to do that. Exactly. Yeah, you guys you guys fuck this troll. Whether they got a fake name of you or not. I mean, shit, they make fake names of me. They make fake names of Josh, right, Josh? Here's Josh. What's up? Lockdown 23-1, everybody. Here, let him say it. I just pinned his message right now. In case you guys haven't noticed, I don't give these trolls any breathing life anymore. I just don't. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter what they do. Is they can impersonate me, you, any of us, even Josh. And straight up, all you got to do is just basically just ignore them. You know, and if I spot them and I can tell which one is which without banning the wrong person, because I've accidentally banned the wrong people a few times. So let's just keep this chat moving along, guys. Let's keep it moving along. Fuck these people. They got no life. I mean, we've already established that. We're just going to ignore them from now on. Period. Moving forward. All right, but anyways, what I was saying, everyone, is I have basically... Why do people keep calling me during this live? I'm gonna have to... I can't keep answering this phone, Kenneth. I'm gonna have to talk to you when it's over. We're just, like I said, we're not gonna focus on this. Just leave them alone. Just let them be. Let them be, man. That's just, you know what I mean? So what's cracking, Josh? When are you gonna come on? When are you gonna come on PBR? When are you gonna come on the Prison Break Raw interview time? Well, you just let me know when you're done healing, Josh. You just let everybody know when you're done healing, man, and we'll get it together. But yeah. CPU. Oh, what percentage of nicotine I got in here? I think it's like a 3. It's like a 3. That's about it. Luis Jimenez, you've been busted in Rillo. I've been in the Randall and the Potter County Jail. Yeah, smoke a fatty, Josh. That'll help your back. No, I haven't, Cheryl. I haven't heard about Biden and the nuke codes. Did he forget him or what? Josh, did you see the interview that I just did with my man Keith Perez? He's got some pretty dope music he's trying to promote. If you want to get him on your channel, man, let me know. I kind of opened him up to the possibility. if you want. Just trying to get his music out there. Biden forgot the nuke codes. What's up, Boo Boo? What's cracking? Oh, they don't want him to have the nuke codes? Well, you guys do know that he's not even really running nothing, right? I hope you guys realize that. They pull him out of the office to sign some executive orders, and they kick his ass right back in there and lock the door on him. I mean, but haven't I been saying that all these months? Didn't I say that that was going to happen? Did I not say that that was what was going to be the deal? But anyways, we'll talk about that on Media Raw. If you guys ain't subscribed to my Media Raw channel, go give it a subscribe. That's where I pretty much deal with the politics now. Let's talk a little bit about some of this content that I got coming up. So what'd you guys think of the Nico Jenkins video that I did? I got a little bit of heat from it. A couple of his strange fans, and I didn't even know he had fans, have been getting at me talking about how I'm like slandering a good man's name, and there's really nothing good about that guy, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, you know? Somebody that pulls some mother of 3 or a mother of 2, busting her ass working at some fucking bar just to pay the bills, pulls her up out of her truck and blows her away multiple times with multiple gunshot wounds. Sorry, people. I'm not really a fan of Nico Jenkins. Not a fan at all. Especially not a fan of this optical illusion that he's created for himself to make himself look like a real fucking, you know, a real villain, like something out of the Legion of Doom, you know, kind of like almost like made him almost something like a Brainiac or something, or some kind of super villain on Spider-Man with all those tattoos and all them scars and everything, you know. And he may scare a lot of people, and he may scare some of you, but yeah, don't scare me. He doesn't scare me at all. Yeah, he's native, but not really. I mean, technically. Yeah, I know, Josh. It's sick. People are telling me that, you know, he's just like, yeah. So he did that for the god Apophis. All right. You guys go do some research on Apophis. And that one should tell you right there how much of a piece of crap he really is. Jamie Osuna, I don't really know much about him. You know? Don't know a lot about him. All I know is he's another guy that put a lot of tattoos on his face and stuff to make himself look real wild and crazy. And yeah, he chopped somebody's head off and did all that. That don't mean he's like the biggest, baddest, toughest guy in the world. I mean, fuck, look what Jeffrey Dahmer did. Look what Ted Bundy did. You know? You know what I mean? I was gonna do a piece about Ted Bundy, but you know, I got a few more bios that I'm gonna be doing here in the next few days. I didn't get a chance to get them dropped this week. I got the Nico Jenkins. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. Fabian Hernandez, thank you for that $3. Let me be perfectly honest with you guys. I've been quite busy with this Forex stuff and everything that I've been studying. No, Josh. Apophis like this. Look. He's an Egyptian god, Apophis. Look him up. You know what I mean? But yeah. Is it okay for Northerners to talk about the NF? I would say not. You know, from what I understand, like, never really understood the whole can't speak on camera, but yet all these dudes can rap about it, right? Oh, this asteroid that's on its way here. Yeah, I could do some research on it. Haven't really looked much into it. I'm always these kind of people that I never really looked into, like these doomsday things. When people talked about the planets aligning, asteroids coming. I remember my dad told us when we were little that an asteroid was coming straight towards us, and that we were all gonna die. And it was supposed to be like 20 years ago or something. Well, it never came. It actually flew past. But I imagine that yeah. Well, one thing I could tell you, Josh, is that I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to go. Not at all. You know what I mean? You guys should like live each and every day like it's your last, because we have no idea what's really going to happen. And I'm pretty sure that if an asteroid does come and wipes us out, we probably won't feel a thing. We probably won't feel a damn thing. I mean, I'm not going to trip about it because I'll do a piece on it. I'll do some research on it. I'll try to make some sense of it. But I'm not going to like come unglued over it. I mean, damn, man, I was running around in the streets for years as if an asteroid was going to come and kill me. You know what I mean? Fuck. I ran around in the streets for years as if an asteroid or a lightning bolt was going to strike me tomorrow, living every day like it was the last. Yeah, there's nothing to fear, Josh. Running around in them streets, man. Like, I mean, I had an asteroid getting ready to crash into my world every day running around out there. But it never transpired, man, because here I am. Oh, there we go. King Smog, yes, he is. It's the end of the world as we know it. But I feel fine. You know why I feel fine? I've been a good boy, everybody. So I'm going to have a shot of some Evan. Anybody up to having taken a shot with me right now? To the asteroid, passing the Earth and not blowing it up. Now that stuff's strong. That stuff right here, this stuff right here is strong. Nah, I'm not going to black out on you guys. And I'm not going to get all irate and talk shit. and everything. Like I told you, not entertaining any more bullshit on here. Just don't acknowledge any of it. But I got a very important video that I'm going to be dropping that I've been trying to tell you guys about for a few minutes now. It's about one of my other homies that, I learned about his fate a few times. And I'm going to get into that, man, because I think you guys need to hear a good story like that to understand just like how insane this whole street game lifestyle really is. I mean, just how far it really goes. I mean, you guys, a lot of you know, a lot of you have been in it. Most of you, you're subscribed to this channel. You're on here because you're real. You're not with all the bullshit. Look, we got Josh from Lockdown 23 and 1 in here. We got a convict's perspective in here. A convict's perspective. Hey, man, I just subscribed to your channel today, by the way. People been talking about you for some time now. I went and checked out some of your content, man. You're doing an awesome job. Just want to tell you I'm very impressed. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. Convict's perspective. I accidentally pulled you out of here by accident. Crazy stories. That's not the real Josh. You sure? All right. I'll check it out. I'll take your word for it. It's good to see you, Crazy Stories. I'll take a shot for you and your channel as well, even if it's not you. Salute. All right. Any Hoosers? Anything on anybody's mind? Anything at all? Because I've been like rambling off all kinds of stuff. Just had to explain to you why people always ask me why this channel never grows. Some people think it's because of the trolls. Some people think it's negative publicity. It's none of those things, really, guys. Because let me tell you something about negative publicity. You could do 1,000 videos about somebody and talk all the shit in the world about a person. You can make them look like the worst. You can make them look like a baby raping cannibal. It's never going to hurt their channel. I think we've all learned that over the summer, right? We've learned that with everything that's gone on, that it doesn't matter what you say about somebody else's channel. And this is what I had to realize, right? It doesn't matter what you say about another YouTube content creator. It's not going to change anything. Nobody's going to tune out from these people because most people that watch all of us don't really care. They're coming on here to be entertained. I mean, fuck, especially with this COVID going on. I mean, shit, man. I mean, people just want to escape from reality, and whatever your mindset is, you're going to gravitate towards whatever kind of channel that's giving you that frequency that you lock onto. It's a sound bite. It's kind of like magnetism. But I've just learned, man, that why do it? You know, it's just like, it makes no sense to me. So the thing with me is what I do know is that negative publicity doesn't hurt a person's channel. The person, the content creator, is what hurts their own channel. It's how you respond to anything and everything that's going on around you is what really does it, you know? All right, there you go. Thanks for the heads up. Cheryl, say something. See if I blocked the wrong person. No problem. We got some very creative people in here tonight with some real raw talent to be able to clone people's profiles like this. So I heard somebody said that this isn't Josh, but see, he's not even in here anymore. I'll talk to Josh later and find out if that was him or not. But wow, whoever that is should go to Hollywood, man. You probably have a career in this. But they're not really being disrespectful. Well, like I said, guys, you guys already know what it is. These 2 Fivers and shit that are on YouTube and that are on social media all over the place, Northern Writers, whatever the fuck else they're called. Fucking debrief writers wearing briefs. That's the new PC gang. Debrief writers. Probably. MERS Flex. Don't be surprised. Prison Break Raw is the channel where we have this kind of fun. Honestly, everybody, where else are you going to get this kind of entertainment on YouTube? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get some thumbs ups for that? Where else are you going to get this kind of entertainment in a live? Nowhere else. You're not going to get this kind of entertainment anywhere else. Soy, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Cuckoo clock. Yeah, see? I'd put a thumbs up too if I knew how. Somebody want to teach me how to put a thumbs up in the comment section? What do I do? Just spell it out? See, that works. Nope, that didn't work. Honestly, don't know how to do it in here. Oh, wait a minute. Here. Is this it? I think I found it. Yeah, that's a lot of scrolling just to get to a thumb. There it is. Found it. Look at that. How about this one? Yeah, how about that? I have fun in here, guys. I really do. You know what I mean? I always have a lot of fun in these lives. Sometimes I think people take it too. Oh, I don't need to scroll, huh? Well, welcome to 10 years ago. Fuck you, Dopey. I'm never on the viewing end of these lives, as you know. I try to watch other people's lives as much as I can, and I feel that I should be doing a lot more watching, you know. Where's the convict's perspective? Is he still in here? Somebody tell Convict's perspective, whoever you talk to him, because I know a lot of you guys talk to him, tell him to get at me on IG. I think we should do some kind of collab together. You know, I love to be a part of the process of helping these channels grow. I seen one guy's channel, another dude from Virginia. He's got some pretty interesting content, man. He just shot past me in subscribers. I'm already predicted to lose probably about 15 subscribers after this live, just like always. But yeah. Seems like every Friday I get a bunch of subscribers and then I lose them all right after the live. Adam Lopez was cracking. You got some AZ brothers in here with you and sisters probably. All right, I see you, Convict's perspective. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to like delete your comment earlier. It's hit the wrong button because these things are scrolling so fast. Exactly, Hot Rod. You can't be too like serious all the time. I'm gonna be doing some research on this asteroid that's supposed to kill us all. See what happens. Juan Bulna. You're full of shit, JD. You don't do what you preach. So what do I preach? What don't I do that I preach? Can't just leave a comment like that and not follow up with some further insults. So let's hear it, Juan. I acknowledged PC? What do you mean I acknowledged it? How can you not acknowledge it? It's fucking all around us. Look at the culture that we have nowadays. Look at all these singers, all these rappers. It's all around you, Juan. Wake up and smell the coffee. What do you think? Continuing to like be silent and hiding behind the shadows, it's just gonna go away one day? Oh, we don't acknowledge somebody like Savage Studios, but yet somebody makes a song called Fuck 2-5, right? Well, what is that, my friend? Or is that a gray area? Is that one of those gray areas that people always constantly remind me of? They turned Sentinella into a 4-yard? Well, Juan, unless you want to be the last GP standing, a lot of homies on the GP yard better start stepping up their game and waking up in the 21st century, my friend. Because in case you haven't noticed, The real motherfucking mindset is losing real fast right now, in case you haven't noticed. I don't know if you've noticed or not. And don't think it's weeding anybody out. It's programming. Programming, my friend. Our children, our youth is being programmed to be a bunch of scumbag, rapist, rat wimps. That's what our society is being turned into. Well, Juan, get at me on IG. I'll talk to you on there. I'll get at me on the IG. You know what my IG is, Juan? I'll give it to you right here. Seriously though, homie, like really. You know we're losing, right? All over the country, all over the world, people are turning into this weirdo PC culture because none of us we refuse to acknowledge it for what it is. We refuse to call it out for all its phoniness and weirdness. We just think that it may go away one day, but it's not, man. It's getting worse and worse every day by the second. Man. It's like a fuse that's been lit towards a big old giant fucking shack full of dynamite. And it's disguised in all kinds of different forms and shapes and stuff. Not about acknowledging them or giving them any kind of clout. It's about basically calling them out for their weirdness and their BS. For reals, homie. But the one thing you can appreciate, Juan, is that we never get on here. We never talk about the cause, homie. We never talk about things that we're not supposed to be talking about on here. Believe me. Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up on IG, my friend. Let's talk about it. Because I've been talking to a lot of homies lately, you know. Oh, I don't associate with that guy. I don't know how long you've been watching me, Juan, but I don't associate with that guy. I'm one of the reasons why he comes unglued and destroys himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I use this weapon right here. The more you use this weapon right here, the more you overcome, the more you vanquish the enemy. You got to become unconventional, man, if you're in the middle of a war zone. Because believe me, if only you knew, my friend, if only you knew what kind of abuse these people put me through, like in DMs and stuff that they say about my family and everything. It's crazy, man. It's really insane. But hey, give all the big homies that are right there with you. Send them my regards, my saludos. I pray for all of you every single day, man. I really do. All you solid homies that are holding it down, that are keeping your head up, that are staying above all the bullshit that's going on. You guys don't know how much I pray for you. I think about you. I wish that I could do more to help you. I really do. And anytime any good homie comes out, I do everything in my power to make sure that their life is a little bit better than it was before I showed up. Just been my motto. It's always been my motto, and it's always the way I'm going to be. I'm never going to change. You know, yeah, I talk a lot of shit. I'm an arrogant, sarcastic dude, but guess what? I kept it real the whole time, and I'll continue to keep it real. Well, I pray that you get out, Juan. And let me tell you this, man, get at me on IG. If there's anything at all that I can do for you, anything at all, right? Not going to give you my heart, though. If you need a heart transplant, you probably don't want it anyways. But anyways, within reason, right? Within reason. Anything I can do for you to help you, I will help you. Shout out to Boston. Beantown. National City? All right. Shout out to National City, man. Been locked up with a lot of your homies from National City throughout the years. Yep, there's very few real ones of us out here, really. From the Cali side, you know what I mean? Very few of us. Yeah, John Wong, that's my cue. You guys already know what it is. It's time to start signing off, logging out. Gonna look, see how many subscribers I lost from this live. But hey, it's been real. It's been real fun this night. You guys have a great night. Much love to all of you. Thank you for joining me on this live. You have a blessed week. Yeah, I'll give you some more ghost stories, my friend. Al Triple X rated ho. I'll take care of that. Much love, Tony Center. Just before I go. Boom. And that's it. I'll be here all week, guys. You guys have a great night. Love you all. Talk to you later. You already know what it is, and you heard it right here. Prison Break Raw. Buenas noches, Cisco. Talk to you guys later.